Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my second episode of Plants vs. Zombies. This episode is the night levels, so these are, it's dark. Yeah, basically that's the only difference. There's also graves, which zombies can pop out of, and you get new plants that are nocturnal, which will only, well, for the most part, only work in at nighttime, but there is a plant that eventually that you get that will a coffee bean or something that will allow them to actually work in daytime. As you can see, since they are free, the mushrooms they cost me 0 sun, so I just put them down everywhere because it's why not? They're free. So yeah, the night levels are pretty easy considering the fact that you get them for free. So anyways, I just went with the same strategy: 2 rows of sun things, and then a bunch of shrooms, and then a few pea shooters and stuff. Anyways, I finished that one pretty quickly. Now I got a sun shroom, which I don't really use. I mean, yeah, I really don't use it at all. But what but yeah, I messed up there, so I just had to replant it. But it really isn't that bad if you have to replant one of them, because you get them for free anyways. So, yeah. So I just continue planting all of these, just a bunch of shrooms, which is kind of ironic. And I actually like shrooms. They're actually really useful. Yeah, it's kind of weird, but I love myself. I know. But yeah, they can actually take out zombies really well. Actually, they one of them can take out a regular zombie, but they only start firing when they're 3 blocks away, which is sort of a little downfall, but it really doesn't even matter. Oh, then I also want to mention I made my own flag carrier guy. So if you guys see that pirate, that's my flag carrier guy. So yeah. Yeah. Eventually the graves, I get the grave digger, which will allow me to get rid of them so that I actually can plant there, because you can't plant on top of a grave. You can't plant anything on top of a grave. And then I messed up there, well, actually no, I didn't mess up, but I decided to put a second row of those, and again I'm just using the cherry bomb to speed it up. Now I got this, which actually shoots through screen doors, which is actually pretty useful because there are screen door zombie things now. Basically they carry screen doors, and the peas can't get through the screen doors, but this thing blows like bubbles or something. It's kind of weird. And the bubbles can get through the screen doors. So what I decided to do is just plant these an extra row forward. That way I can get plant the bubble blowing plant thing behind them, so that I can take care of any screen door zombies like that down there. So I just plant that, and it's able to kill it without having to get through the screen door. Now you don't need to use those, but it definitely speeds it up and kills them a lot easier. Anyways, so again, I just decided I just plant as many mushrooms as possible, because again they're free. And then yeah, and then I put the pea shooters that shoot 2 in the back. And this is the grave digger, which is what I was talking about before. And I also just bought another thing. I actually collected money, which are coins that you can collect when you kill a zombie. Sometimes it'll drop it, or from doing multiple different tasks, it'll drop a coin, and you can use that to buy stuff from Crazy Dave's shop. So yeah. Anyways, the grave digger is actually pretty good because it digs the graves up, and then it also gives you money for it. So even if it's basically just like you're trading off 75 sun for 10 or 100 coins. So it's pretty good if you have a lot. If you see there, it dropped that silver coin, which is worth 10, and then the gold ones are worth 100. So it's pretty good if you're trying to get money. So you just go into here and plant a bunch of sunflowers and stuff. So yeah, those are really good. And yeah, basically, I plant all of them even though I don't need to, and but it's actually pretty good and beneficial to dig up all the graves anyways, because zombies can during the what is it called? Huge wave of zombies is approaching. I don't know what that's called. The zombie hordes during those. Zombies can actually come up out of the graves. So it's beneficial, not just to get money, but also because of that. Anyways, so I just decide to plant some of that there. And anyways, then I get the alchematic, which allows me to view plants and zombies that I've encountered. And then I do whack-a-zombie, which basically the zombies will come up from the graves and you just whack them. This is like probably the easiest mini game that there is. Well, maybe not. A lot of them are really easy if you know how to do it. But yeah, this is so easy. It's basically as you start to go, the zombies actually get faster, which I think is very unrealistic. I mean, like not even in this, but in like any zombie game, like fast zombies, it's like, come on. Slow zombies, people actually have a chance to survive, right? But fast zombies, no, nobody has a chance to survive if there's fast zombies. If the zombies can run, and they can run as fast as you, like, you're screwed. I mean, if they don't, then there's always the time where you can you get trapped in a corner, you get surrounded by them. But if you can run faster than them, then you're pretty much set. I mean, you don't really have to worry about anything in any zombie apocalypse situations. So yeah, basically you just stay away from them, and if you get caught, then you just run. But if they can run faster than you, then you're pretty much screwed. Anyways, I also got the hypnotizing thing, which I use right there, which will actually turn these zombies into my friends. One zombie. So yeah, I used that against the big guy because I wouldn't be able to defeat him. So I used that against him, and those can actually be really, really useful because they're pretty cheap. And so basically say that there's like one zombie, instead of having to waste like a cherry bomb, spending all of that money on a cherry bomb, you basically just use one of those. And anyways, that is a weird plant. It's pretty cheap, and it'll shoot all the way, and it's only 25 sun, which is it's pretty cheap. But when zombies get near it, it actually crouches and stops shooting, and it like hides underground. So yeah. Then I messed up again, and I destroyed all of those, which isn't too big of a deal because you get infinite, because you have to wait for it to re-go because it has the recharge time. But another thing that I really like about the night levels is pretty much everything is really, really cheap. So you don't need as much money for it. I mean, it's 25 for those tall guys that I have in the third row, and then it's free for those other guys. Those guys that I'm placing now, the ones who shoot through the screen doors, those are 75. Gravediggers are 75. Hypnotizers are 75. And it's it's all like really, really cheap. Whereas things like the double pea shooters, those are 200. The triple pea shooters, those are 325. It's like pea shooters are really expensive, but like night level people, like the shrooms and stuff, those are all like super cheap, and it's pretty cool too because it's really easy to get a lot of money and you don't really spend it, especially because of the fact that you have like those free things. If I wanted to, I probably could do an entire level without actually having to plant anything. I would just plant peas. I just plant the free ones like all the way. I'm actually gonna try that sometime. Because I've decided that at the end, after we finish this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a few levels where I basically it'll be like achievement hunting. So I'll just do replay a few levels to get the achievements. And also the other thing that I got was the icicle thing, which isn't really useful now. It can be useful, but not really useful. It is useful in the boss fight, which is pretty much the only time that you use it. is the boss fight, and I do use it a few times. And then I hypnotize this lead singer guy to get my achievement. I try to get achievements as I go, but I'm really bad at it just because it's, you know, I'm just gonna pretty much make an entire episode at the end of the series, just doing that. And I might make an episode, you know, doing endless. I might do an episode doing, you know, the mini games and stuff. So yeah, it's probably not going to be. It's gonna be 5 episodes to complete adventure mode, but it's going to be, you know, a total of maybe like 7 or 8 episodes, you know, after we do all the mini games and stuff. Anyways, so I bought a extra thing from Crazy Dave, and I decided to use this round to use only night level items, if that's even, I don't know, but yeah, I thought that was an achievement, but I actually read it wrong. It's, you have to do the opposite. You have to do a night level without using any night level things. So I have to, like, use pea shooters and you know, regular sunflowers on a night level and complete it. It's not the other way around, which is what I read it as. So that's why I'm doing this level, because I was trying to get the achievement. But yeah, as you can see, I'm just clearing out the graves to get some extra money and placing those, even though I don't even think that there are any screen door guys. Actually, there might be. Are there? No, it doesn't look like there are any screen door. Oh wait, yeah, there is. There's that one right there. So, but yeah. So basically, I'm just doing this, and the sun shrooms are they give you, they cost 25 and they give you 15 to begin with, but then they grow eventually, and then they'll give you 25 regularly. But you can't upgrade them with the thing that I buy from Crazy Dave later, which allows you to turn sunflowers. They'll actually give you 2. It costs 150. It's an upgrade for regular sunflowers, and it'll give you 50 every time instead of or no, it'll give you 100 instead of no, it'll give you 50 instead of 25. Anyways, then I have this one where it's like a mini game type thing, because they sent me a note that they're going to launch a full-out attack on my home. And yeah, then that other bomb thing that I used last round, that is, I don't really use it that much, just because of the fact that it creates a crater that you can't plant anything. If you see it there, it's the 3rd thing in the top up there right now. So yeah, I mean, it creates a crater that you can't plant anything there, so it's sort of not really, you know, the best, because you know, you can't use it. And anyways, so I'm just, you know, using my hypnotized things on the football zombies, which are really tough zombies, basically. And yeah, you can see the pirate zombie right there. The hypnotized football zombie, just took him out. And I actually used, I'm gonna just use a few of them here. But as you can see, they create craters, which I can't plant anything in. So that's basically why I don't use them, is because they create the craters that you can't plant anything in, which is really annoying. And yeah, basically here I am just like, I don't really need to place anything, but it keeps giving me stuff. So yeah, I got another achievement, which was from blowing up a certain amount, I think. I don't even know what it was. Thank you for watching my video. I really appreciate it, and if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and or add it to your favorites. If you didn't like the video, make sure to let me know in the comments why you didn't like the video and leave me constructive criticism. Share this video with your friends if you're feeling really generous. You know, you can share it on Twitter. There's a share button. Share it on, you know, Twitter, Facebook, you know, Google+, Pornhub, wherever. I don't care. Anyways, that's the best way for your commentators to get bigger, is for you to share with your friends, because then it gets them, you know, more views, and then they share with their friends. You know, it's probably the easiest way for them to get bigger. Anyways, guys, so yeah, see you next time.